If you live in Brampton, we have another market update ready for you. We have the July 2024 numbers. We've already done the GTA press release. That can be found on our channel up in the top corner here. If you're looking from June to July, the numbers are down. We have about 1,000 less sales that occurred month over month. We have a little bit of an increased inventory. And in terms of the average price point in the GTA, we're down about 60,000 from June to July in your average price point. My name is Mike Carpino. If you want to chat real estate in Brampton or the GTA, feel free to shoot me a text message at the number here on screen and we can get chatting about a specific property or specific area that you're actually interested in and not just that vague area of the Greater Toronto area or Brampton alone. Now today what we're going to do is we are going to talk about Brampton specifically. That GTA video obviously, as discussed, is in the top corner there. So today we're going to take a look what those Brampton homes are selling for based on the July 2024 numbers. Keep in mind before we take a look at those, July is generally a slower month in real estate. People are enjoying the summer. They're not thinking real estate. They're thinking parties, drinking, swimming, and enjoying the summer with their family, potentially even being on vacation. And that's generally not the greatest recipe for having high home sales and lots of activity. But we need to keep in mind we've had back-to-back rate cuts in June and July from the Bank of Canada totaling 0.5%. And it does look like in the near future we might get another rate reduction in September. So things are looking better for the real estate market locally, but we need to be cautious and not react too hastily. So if you're a buyer in the market and thinking about transacting, really look at where your opportunities lie right now. Figure out what makes the most sense for you. When is the right time for you to get into the market? Is it now or is it waiting a little bit more? But don't wait too long, because the more rate reductions we get, the more buyers that are going to be willing to get into the market and you'll have to compete with them. So the first thing we're going to look at here is the detached category in Brampton. Now I'm going to pop the numbers here on screen, but last month there was 213 transactions. The dollar volume there was $248 million worth of transactions, but the average detached home sold for $1,167,000. That's going to encompass the highs and the lows. So sometimes we want to look at that median price number, and if we want to do that, your median price was 1.1 million if we get out those highs and the lows. The new listings that actually hit the market in Brampton was 797, and there's currently 1,033 active listings. In terms of your selling price, these homes are selling for about 98% of your list price. So if you're putting your home on the market, consider that the average home right now is selling for 98%. If you're looking at $1 million, that means your home is going to sell for about $980,000. Average days on market, so how long should you expect to sell your detached home in, if priced properly? About 21 days. And that includes the conditional period that you're likely going to have on the offers that are coming in. Now the second category we're going to look at is the semi-detached category. 73 transactions, and in Peel as a whole there's 144. So more than half of those transactions come out of Brampton and the semi-detached side of things. The average price on those was $936,000. The price adjusted median was $950,000, and the new listings that hit the market on the semi side were 209, leaving us with 222 active listings in the semi-detached side. The beautiful part of this is if you own a semi-detached home, they're selling for 100% of asking price. Semis are that middle ground for a lot of people. Maybe you have a townhouse or a condo and you can't quite make your way to the detached, so you have a bigger buyer pool at the semi-detached category. Obviously less inventory as well, which means you're gonna have more competition. So those are taking about 18 days to sell, and they're selling for 100% of asking price. So semi-detached homeowners, if you're looking to sell your home in Brampton, know that if it's priced properly, you are going to get pretty much what you are asking for based on the July 2024 numbers. Now the next category is a freehold townhouse category. There was 50 transactions, average price there $871. The median price, getting those outliers out of there, was $850,000. 192 new listings, 244 active. And then we're seeing these actually, because the buyer pool is higher for these townhouses that are freeholds, at 102% of asking price, taking about 17 days to sell. Now, when we see over 100% of asking price, what this means to me is the strategy that the sellers are using here is likely the bidding war strategy, so to speak. So they're pricing these homes a little bit lower than market value just to get more interest and sell them quicker. Obviously, 17 days on market is a lot quicker than the other categories, and to get over your asking price. So a townhouse right now is going to sell quickly for top dollar Condo townhouse side of things, there was 27 transactions last month, 692,000 the average, bumping it down to 675 with the median price point. When we're talking about percentage, 100% once again of your asking price is what a lot of these are selling for, and it's taking about 28 days on market. So condo townhouses are selling a lot longer. We're adding almost 11 days on market there, comparing that to your freehold townhouse. You've got things that need to be considered, maybe a review of the condo documentation, longer conditional period, but also the people who can afford a condo townhouse are generally a first-time buyer or somebody who's going from a condo to a condo townhouse, and their budget is only going to be able to be stretched so much from that purchase, right? So we are going to have a lot of people tied to these listing prices, and the sellers of a condo townhouse can actually hold fairly firm and know that there's no other options out there for these other buyers except for their properties. Now, the final category is the condo category. In Brampton, there's not a ton, but there was 28 transactions last month, averaging at 521. 529 was actually the median adjusted price. So we got a flip-flop here for once where it's a little bit higher. 171 active listings and 96 new listings. And 97% of asking is what the condos are going to sell for. But like everywhere else across the GTA, condos are taking a lot longer to sell. You're seeing the average condo here taking about 36 days to sell. So that's over a month to actually sell your condo. If you're putting a condo on the market, you need to be prepared for what that means. 36 days can seem like an eternity when your home is on the market, but you just need to understand that that's just the average right now. If you've got a lot of other listings in your building, or if you're competing with other sales that have come up, maybe they're a little bit lower than what you're currently listed at, you're going to find yourself struggling to get it sold quickly. Your condo will sell, but you just need to be patient. So now that we've seen what the average prices are across the board in Brampton, I want to know in the comment section down below, what type of home do you own? Would you sell your type of home based on these numbers here, or are you waiting for something else to happen in the market? As we discussed before we got into the numbers specifically, I think the next couple months are going to be huge. If we get a rate reduction in September, there's a chance it might be 50 basis points. That might be that turn that we need for a lot of the buyers to hop back into the market and chew up some of this inventory. Because if we don't see this inventory chewed up by the buyers and buyers taking some action, we're going to see prices have to just either stay flat and days on market increase even further, or we're going to have to see sellers start to take some more concessions on their listing price. This has been a Brampton real estate market update for the month of July 2024. If you want to discuss the potential of selling your home or just discussing the Brampton real estate market, text me at the number here on screen. I'd be happy to get started having that conversation with you. My name is Mike Carpino, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.